Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Eorzea. I hope you're having a great day, and yeah, so I think this is going to be a short stream, mm, I wasn't planning to do a stream now, actually, but yeah, I'll just, uh, I'll just do a short one and, you know, have fun, progress with the main story. Um, yeah, so we are picking up where we left off last time, yesterday. Uh, we're continuing with the Heavensward MSQ. Now, right now we are outside of the vault. Last time we just finished the vault. Yeah, with a tragedy at the end. Um, and yeah, okay, we are continuing up, and right now we are using the job paladin. It's a little bit more until I reach level 60, and then I'll probably turn back to um, Dark Knight after I finish the level 60 job quest, because I can't level up anymore for now, due to the version of the game that I'm using. So, okay, let's continue then. Uh, I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Tom's Manor. Okay. I'm still kind of pissed though. You know, it's not like I really like the character of that Horchafon, but you know, you can say that he is one of the. Why does this one look so much like uh, Ace from One Piece? Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's not like that Archifant is like my favorite character in this game, but um, he I consider him to be like one of the true allies of the Warrior of Light, right? Um, he he really, do his best to help the Warrior of Light in anything, try to protect him and all of that. And yeah, it just sucked to see such a good character, die.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
What the hell is this one doing? He really like designed his character to look just like Orchifont, and what the hell is he doing? And the the timing of it, you know. Oh my. Okay. Uh, I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Orchifant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness, exactly like when they were branded a traitor of Ulda. It was Orchifant who gave them sanctuary, um, so to speak. I think that he was the one that made it possible for the Warrior of Light and Alphino and Tataru to seek sanctuary within the Voltom Manor. Not and not just that, even before that, you know, Archifant constantly always ready to help. You know, that's why it sucks. That's why I'm kind of pissed off to see he died like that. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric. Alceo, I worry for his well-being. Yeah, Aymeric is also in a bad shape, you can say. So in the end, I think that the Archbishop is not trying to trap or to work with the Warrior Flight to like trap and betray the Asians. It seems that he is fully in cahoot with with the Asians. An audience with the Lord Commander. Yes, yes, of course. Curse this bloody whoresons and piss on their swimming round table. Sir Aymeric. Now, like Estinian, you know, at the beginning, I was thinking that he was like a really zealot one, or you know, or, at least maybe not to the religion of Ishgard, but in his you know, I thought that he was kind of like this bloodthirsty guy with a zealousy, with overzealot of you know hatred to dragons, and but you know, turns out he's rather reasonable, and you know, I at one point I thought that he would become like trouble, and we might have to face him in battle and such, you know, turning evil with all the hatred and the bloodthirstiness. But turns out, yeah, He's kind of a good guy, actually.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal. The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoska, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us.
And what about the other eye?
I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoska was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
Suffering. That's the one who killed Eorzea. I would want to kill him. I hope the Warrior of Light gets to kill him.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horsefon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
That was the power of Nidhogg's eye, right?
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
I think there's no other explanation. Maybe there are two possibilities. First, the power of the Nidhogg eye, or a power that was like given to them by the Asians.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable!
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Vainsley, Master Alphino, I, Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends, your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated, no more. Now this is my personal answer for it. Life or death, I will have Sir Zephyr's harp for what he did to Archifant. Archifant is a friend. Yes, of course, you two were close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Alceo and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government in chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force of stability to counterbalance the high house's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Trovanian hostilities. Far from it, we will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Aymeric. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Alceo, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well, with me, Alceo. I believe we have much to discuss. Where could they be headed, and what does Aziz La have to do with it? The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanier informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds, or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it's disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hylanart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Alceo. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Okay, so now we are going to be focusing on the what's that map called? Sky of Clouds? The Sea of Clouds, sorry. The Sea of Clouds. Yeah. Okay, so we need to find Sid at the Sky Steel Manufacturing. Sky Steel. Okay. Okay, wrong. Right, we should go here. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plan. From what he told Alceo, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Heh, it's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Yeah. Alright. Report to... Oh, no, no, no. Oh. So... Ah, I see. Alfino must see to one last thing before he departs. Into the fire it is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. Okay, the airship landing is at the Astrologicum, right? Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. The Astrologicum. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I am pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah. Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come, come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Wait, there are two. Yeah, there are two side quest we can report back, but yeah, let's keep it for later. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Alceo. Shall we get going? Yes.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Okay, so we landed not in the camp cloud top. Oh boy, the blue window. Huh? And before we speak to Alvino, I see something of importance. The Aether Current. Okay, so yes, we have to attune to this one, the blue window. And where is this leads to? No, nothing. Okay. From here, Camp Cow Top looks rather far. Be on your guard, Alceo. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Ooh, we are so close of leveling up. Okay. Alvino has a mind to start searching the blue window. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Okay. This is the quest marker. What is it? Gods, look at them. So many aisles, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He is out there, Alceo, and we will find him. And what is this? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, stand lookout at the isle eastern edge. Lookout. Okay. Um. Let's see. Where is lookout? Here. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Stand lookout farther to the north. So up here. Okay. Okay. Instance. Familiar faces waiting for opening. Current position in line. What's that supposed to mean? Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy for Netherlings. Does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Garlean Imperial troops? Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The Garlean Empire seeks the Archbishop, the enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Alcio, protect the Vanu. Level up.
Protect me!
What is that? Lonuvanu. Netherlings save Lonuvanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonuvanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Okay. Lonuvanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lonuvanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lonuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Yes, and and I will attune to the ether right there, and you know, go to the job quest, paladin job quest. Okay, there is an ether current close. Uh, there it is. Why you must you bother me? Window wa mora kamba. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, right. Let's continue. Let's attune to the ether current first. Okay. Let's find the next. It's northeast. Okay. So we'll just go straight. Oh wait, yeah, I just thought of like a new method to level up, leveling up my you know other class, like maybe the Lancer of the Road. Just you know just by discovering new areas, you get like what, like 10,000 EXP. How much did I get? We cannot know, right? Because we already reached the maximum EXP with this one. But yeah, I like that. You know, I can level up fast. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lonuvanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, Oksundu. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Fundu, I think. Ha! Fundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh, what unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are, did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? Ooh, that's one huge flying whale. He's wounded. What the? Did he? Did the whale just ate an island? By the 12th, did the beast just eat that island? O insatiable wight, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Lonuvanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. He just ate the island. The etherite shape is peculiar, you might say. Okay, anyway, let's just attune with it. And let's go back to where was it? The Falcon's Nest, yeah. Curtis Western Highlands. There he is, Constantine. Nice Creed armor cover, Royal Authority, Deliver and Integrity. Okay, this is a follow-up for Riot's Blades, Rage of Veloni Mastery. Oh, this is the one to unlock this one. Yeah. Okay, terrible news, Alceo. 100 Eyes has been gravely wounded. There were wolves and he fought them off as best as he could, but by the time the sentries came to his aid, I wanted to see him earlier, but he turned me away and bid me fetch you. For the life of me, I cannot imagine why. Okay. Speak with the house during their leech. Where? Exactly. And there are 2 quest markers. This little sort of mine, and then what's this one? Unlisted. What's unlisted? Speak with Red Mode. Falcon's Nest. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that later. Let's focus on I will do what I can to ease his suffering. Wolves, swimming wolves. Reckon I've earned it. So time to settle one last account. Go to Solstigale's grave, dig it up, take what you can, take what you find, and give it to the boy. Won't make up for what I did to my sworn brothers, but perhaps it'll go a ways toward redressing the balance. And who's this 100 Eyes? Of course, what we've done to the boy ain't hardly defensible, but no matter what he says. You know, I kind of forgot the story thus far. Who's that 100 Eyes? I forgot about him. Okay, well, anyway, let's we need to dig Solsigil's grave, and why do I have a feeling that we will find an empty grave? Is he really dead though? Grave of Solsigil the Loyal. Several foams beneath the cold, hard earth, you find not a coffin, but a small chest containing a gallant surcoat. What have you done? But how can this be? Why would 100 Eyes lie to us? That bastard! I will have answers from him. From them both. Come, we're going back to Falcon's Nest. Papa Shin is here. He's gone. Rest in peace, brother. We're too late. Janlens and I had grown worried that it has come to this. I'm sorry, there was nothing more to be done. God's damn it all. We must have words, Constantine. I go to landscape. Look for me there. What was it all for? Where's landscape? Devourer of worlds. No. This little sword of mine. See close. Damn, so far. Oh, is this a dungeon? No. That's not a dungeon entrance. That's landscape. My comrade wishes to explain himself. Solxagil. That, I knew it. It was him. Looking from up above the cliffs. Why the lies, Solxagil? Was this all just some game to you? I had my reasons, as you will soon learn. That's a rather odd way of apologizing, Solxagil. I suggest you try again. I'm sorry for deceiving you, Constantine. Faking your death, constructing an elaborate scenario for me to find your armor. To be honest, I am as astonished as I am offended. How could you have possibly orchestrated everything so perfectly? It doesn't matter how I did it. What matters is why I did it. Oathkeeper is but a sword, Constantine. True oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. To merely reclaim the sword will not suffice. It must be won by a worthy paladin. Only then will it and our order be restored to its former glory. I don't understand. Why not simply teach me the ways, as you said you would? A sultan may move a man, a master may instruct his pupil, but only when that pupil moves himself can he become a paladin. That said, I did not account for Alceo's intervention. Master Papashan, as we discussed. Very well. The soul of the paladin. That's what is happening. The souls we paladins wield are embodiments of our will. In keeping to our oaths, they grow stronger, more dominant. In the presence of a particularly pure soul, others may be compelled to yield. But when two souls cannot reconcile, when one cannot establish dominance, it can spell disaster. That seems awfully inconvenient. Oh, you have no idea. As the discordance between two souls grows, the ether builds and the souls grow unstable. Aye, their souls looked as though they were fit to burst with ether. Wait, you don't mean to say that their souls will be destroyed, do you? By the Fury, how do we stop it? You fight, your souls demand it. You two cannot coexist as you are. One must rise above. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We are paladins, defenders of the weak and needy. What madness is this that we must face each other in battle? But if there is truly no other way, I will not renounce my oaths. I will become the paladin I was destined to be. And if that means that we must fight, then so be it. But honestly speaking, though, what chance do you have against the Warrior of Light who has defeated countless enemies while you are just, you know, a newbie paladin training? But yeah, what's this? Hmm. The armor looks good on you. Come, brother. There can be only one Alceo. Face me. Constained solid blade. Huh. Of course, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Of course, it wouldn't be easy. Hallowed ground, is it? Okay. Am I truly so weak? You know, I realize it. How come that he, just like that, he owns a holy shield and also Cortana? Didn't Silksagil just uh, uh, the thing we found in the in Silksagil's grave is just that The surcoat, right? Not the sword and shield. No, Constain, nothing could be further from the truth. You fought with honor and purpose. Do not be ashamed. Solsigil. Impressive, truly impressive. Intrigue and deception that would put Lord Lolorito to shame. Tell them the truth, Solsigil, the whole truth. Figured it out, have you? Do you still have the soul I left for you at the top and at the 100 throws? What? Oh, yes, here. This soul once belonged to the first captain of the Sultan Swarm, the first paladin who wielded Oathkeeper. Once it shone with a resplendent light, as did Oathkeeper, but now both have lost their luster. That's the Oathkeeper? I, I have the sword, and everything I have done, that I have made you all do, has been for the sole purpose of making it shine once more. That is one pretty sword. Of course, it's so simple. Wait, no it's not. It's needlessly complicated. What of your soul, the one you gave to Alceo when first you met? I yet have it, Solsigil. Take it and restore Oathkeeper's light with your own. Once a man has left the Sultan's Sworn, he cannot return. My soul will no longer suffice. All I can do is show another the way, and ask that he do the same for his brothers and sisters. But he does not yet stand above all others. Not until he has bested me. Draw your sword, Alceo. The time has come. Solsigil the Loyal. The Sultan brand, what is it? Unbreakable, what the hell is that? At long last, a paladin who can make it shine again. We get the Oathkeeper? Behold Oathkeeper, bestowed upon the first night of the Sultan's Sworn, stolen under my watch by the minions of the monetarist. For years I sought to reclaim it, to redeem myself for my failure. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. 30 years I aspired to those ideals. 30 years I tried to live up to the example set by our founder, so revered that his very soul crystal would be set in Oathkeeper's pommel. For those legendary captains of Eld, the sword would shimmer with such brilliance that night would be as day. Yet for the 30 years I wore it, it shined for me but once. That was before it was taken from me, before I forswore my oaths so I could reclaim it. Alceo, through all your trials and tribulations, you have remained true to yourself and to Eorzea. You continue to be an inspiration to us all. Come, take up Oathkeeper, raise it aloft and let it shine forth as a beacon unto all. But the quest reward doesn't state that we get an Oathkeeper, though. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's what I thought. He would give it back to the Sultanate. You were always my first choice, Alceo. Constant was incentive, motivation, though in the end he proved himself to be so much more. You're a right bastard, you know that? Doing all this just to make a bloody sword shine. Praise Aloni that I found a proper mentor in Alceo. Well, I may not be the chosen one, but I'm still a free paladin. That is the path I have chosen for myself, and on it I will stay. Well said. It would not do for you to be so easily discouraged. Genlins, I leave matters here in your capable hands. You've done it again, Alceo. Oathkeeper may not shine for me as it did for you, but perhaps in time it will. But even should it not, I will not lose heart, for a paladin's virtue is not in the radiance of his blade, but in the righteousness of his actions. By what we decide to do every day, we will be good men, or not. So, Sigil, Oathkeeper is returned to the Sultan's Sworn. Will you not return to us as well? As a friend and ally, perhaps, but not as a brother. Some bonds, once broken, cannot be mended. I thank you, Alceo, for all you have done. How strange that we must turn in How strange that we must turn to a free paladin rather than one of our own to show us the way. Yet, I suppose it is not the first time, is it? So that's it then. You're leaving? Ulda beckons, and besides, I've nothing left to teach you. Then I wish you well on your journey. I pray that you find happiness there. Now that's strange. Soxagil still use the Oathkeeper there? Huh. I'm coming back, you know. There's an awful lot of work to be done in Falcon's Nest, and I did make a promise to 100 Eyes. Oh, then I shall see you when you return. We should head back too, Alceo. Where is he? I'm still not quite sure what it was all for, but it seems to have ended well enough. I suppose you ought to get back to your grand adventures, and me to my paladining, or whatever is it you call it. Right then, it's been a pleasure, Alceo. Oh, but I warn you, the next time we crossblade, I mean to win. Fare thee well. This concludes the Paladin quest for Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Register the product key for Stormblood. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. It's the same with the Dark Knight. Once you have done so, the next Paladin quest will be available from Genlands. Okay. Let's just... okay, let's change this. Okay. Right, and then let's open this. What? You cannot carry more than one unique item of the same type. What? What? Why? I don't believe I have any of the Creed armor stuff. Hello, Nick Inquisitor. Curious Fabled Belt of Fending. This is the one. Uh, isn't this the one I got from the Dark Knight, right? Is it? Yeah. Yeah. This one. Hey, the hell? What the hell? Okay, so to work around that, this is what I can do. Put this belt, right? And then we open this. No. Right. See? Hellenic Inquisitor's Gear. Where did I get this? This actually looks kinda cool too. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's oh yeah, this is kinda cool, although I don't know. Okay, 168. Huh. Okay, there we have it. Both Paladin and Dark Knight maxed out for now. Hellenic Inquisitors. Where did we get those? From the vault? I think from the vault. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to get the Blood expansion pack if I want to further level up my Dark Knight and Paladin. Right now it's stuck in level 60, but that's that. Okay. So what are we going to do now? Okay, we'll speak with a Red Wolf for now for the side quest, and then back to the main quest, I guess. Oh, her brother, yes, he's here in Curtis. I last saw him at the Convictory. He was in an utterly foul mood. The lad is of noble blood, but with two older brothers, he is hardly first in line for the inheritance. He came out here to secure his own future by earning fame and glory slaying dragons. Okay. Back to Oxundu. Lonufanu. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonufanu speaks for Sundu. Hearken to his words. Netherlings delivered Lonuvanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and proved nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Sundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and these are my companions Alcio Vainsley and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like two black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonuvanu. Alas no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lonuvanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns we are, Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonuvanu. Aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azizla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azizla? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of tempest, there lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept, deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck. It lies beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonuvanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chisonu. Madness of Fundu bodes ill for all Vanu. So Azizla is home to forbidden secrets accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunu Valley, a foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect, as sun yields to moon and moon to sun. Netherlings must greet Kunu Valley with a bow. Okay. this is another ether current. Where's the next ether current? Oh, to the north. Zundu sell it, Zundu fix it. uh, hmm, not a bad look. This also. Oh, but it's kind of weird. A little bit. Okay. This is Kuno Valley. Then we need to bow to him first. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunuvali, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kunuvali knows no tales like this. So according to the Vanu Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes, technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous gods. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu's sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it. Alfino, my boy, I could kiss you. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garlon, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Alceo fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. He won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind, I want a mouthful at most. Well, you heard Sid, we need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu if the Sundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe. They may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Ooh, so many quests available. New quests. Let's take the blue ones. I suspect this will unlock either card, right? Yeah. Netherlings coming is fortuitous as late season rains. Gunavanu and Gunavanu's family faces desperate times. His brother first unveiling Zundu's rite of passage again. All Vanuvanu in Oksundu must undergo rite of passage for respect of others in tribe, otherwise no better than nestling. Brother fails trial 7 times, must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times. No Vanuvanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, yells of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day's sun is in sky, no longer burns. Gunavanu sees Netherling help others like wind, which brings seeds to bloom, and Gunavanu would ask for his help as well. Rite of passage. Rules very strict, but Gunavanu has planned. Rules forbid aid from other members of the tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision our family faces. Brother's name is Gunavanu, and he roosts. Gunavanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanuvanu and seek him out, or Gunavanu stays nestling forever. There's another one. Netherling seeks out Gunavanu. He's skilled at 2 things, finding shade for napping and running away when Chief gives work. Newborn hatchlings work harder than him. Okay. Ganu Valley cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs and desire sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has ideas to soothe bugs droning but delirious from exhaustion. Netherlings goes in Ganu Valley's stead. To east lies Gurgle Grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamor, Wamorakampa meat. Netherling brings Ganu Valley 3, and storm in here recedes to dull drizzle. Okay. We need. Okay, 4 more plants. The Churning Mist. Oh, achievement complete. Okay, sorry. I. Okay. We need to find a bait, but where? Okay, we need to go up. The Tramontane is upon us, the white feasts, and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Fundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the ponent? Very well, Netherlings, when you are ready, tell Zunu scouts what manner of island you require and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Alceo, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Alright, with this I will end the stream here. I have to do some other stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I will try to get to stream again later this night if possible. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. I will see you guys again in the next opportunity, and yeah, take care. Stay safe, stay healthy, and bye bye.